Alrighty, Hacksters. Just a couple of weeks ago, we had dig through the Open Hardware Summit 2020 swag bag, which got mailed out this year, and there's lots of cool stuff in here, so be sure to check that one out. I'll put a link in the description below. You can already find the ones for this year, which I'll be looking at in just a second, but very cool badge from last year. And this year, there seems to be a cool kit in there as well. We'll take a look in a second. But first up, what are we talking about? OHS stands for Open Hardware Summit. It is put on by the Open Source Hardware Association, OSHWA, and it's very exciting. This year, it is one day. It's going to be held on April 9th. That's this coming Friday at 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. What's the deal with the Open Hardware Summit? It is the annual conference organized by the Open Source Hardware Association, a 501c3 not-for-profit charity. It is the world's first comprehensive conference on open hardware, a venue and community in which we discuss and draw attention to the rapidly growing open source hardware movement. And you can read a little bit more about what it is and its history and stuff there. We'll take a quick look at some of the sponsors. We've got Sparkfun, DigiKey, Great Scott Gadgets, Thingam, LDO Motors, Beagleboard, Oshpark. A lot of these people have put cool stuff in the swag bag, so it's worth giving a rundown first. Of course, Hackster.io, your favorite community. Red Hat, Kickstarter, Olimex, Screaming Circuits, QuickLogic, DAI, Crowd Supply, Chicago Electronic Distributors, Adafruit, Blue Clover Devices, Pinocchio, and Marie Thomas, Supply Frame, Design Lab, Tindy, Hackaday, Edge Impulse, Arduino, the Triangle Foundation. What is that? Foundationdevices.com, PCBWay, ShopBot, the Wilson Center, Ultimachine, Interstitial Technology, Makers Making Change. Oh, they're so cool. I actually just signed up for the Makers Making Change forum. We'll look at that as well. Somerville Dynamics and JLC PCB. Lots of PCB design companies. Very interesting. Anyway, you can still get tickets for $20. Unfortunately, the deadline to get your own swag bag was back in March. But if you did get your own ticket back then, you can, here's a look at what you're going to be getting if you don't already have it. You may already have your bag. Mine arrived today. It's very exciting. So to drum up some excitement for this Friday, be sure to join. It's going to be awesome. Oh, it's only one day. Come on. You can be distracted from work for one day, and the schedule is already up, so you can get excited already. We'll take a look at that after we bust this stuff out. Okay. Yes. So it comes again in one of these wonderful swag bag or tote bags. Opens Hardware Summit at home, or wherever you happen to be. I'll be at home. This is my studio now. I just live and work. Circuit sculpture calendar for 2021. Look at that. So they did a contest for circuit sculptures, aka freeform circuitry. Oh look, hey! They've got Stephen Halls's cool Papercura PCB mask thing. Okay, we actually looked at this in our interview with him, which you should totally check out. I'll drop the link to that in the description below. That makes 2 links I have to remember to put in the description, but I will. Those will be the previous Open Hardware Summit 2020 swag bag and our interview with Steven. What else have we got here? Ooh, hey, what's up? I got my ticket from your link. Super excited to get mine and attend the Open Hardware Summit. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. I did not do a talk this year, but it's always great to see people. And I might end up doing a session in the Hackster booth. So we're gonna have a virtual booth where, at the very least, you can check out some cool stuff and watch some videos. But hopefully, we'll have a little live session as well at some point. It'll be super cool. So then we also have oh, look at this. A bag from ShopBot. They're a really cool CNC router. I'm not sure if they do other things besides routers, but that's what they're known for mainly, is CNC routers of varying sizes up to 4 by 12 feet or whatever, really large ones. It's very cool. They're a cool company, and this has both a main drawstring compartment and a little zipper spot. That's very nice. And I can take this to the beach because it's got a spot for the sand to come out. Oh, that's actually I actually really need that. Cool. We've got a cool Arduino lanyard. That's very exciting. My hair is doing terrible things. Very distracting. We have this clover, this blue clover group seems to have contributed a bunch. Look at this. It's a magnet and it's also a bottle opener. That's great. I got this great tonic water recently that comes in a bottle without a screw top. Instead, it just has a lever off cap. So that's going to be very handy for me, and you can just stick it on your fridge. Exciting. Yeah, what's with this? This appears to be from Sparkfun. Like, look at that. It's a little Sparkfun flame, I think. Plus, it doesn't have any other branding on it. Plus, it starts with S. Shovel. It's got a spot where you can stick a carabiner or whatever through. It's got a little saw on it. Look at that. This is probably a bottle opener. Another bottle opener. Plus, it's a spork. And it feels like it probably has a couple of other applications as well. I'm gonna have to look this up. If anyone knows, drop it in the comments. Schwa or OHS. Shovel? Sparkfun? Oh, here we go. What's going on here? Oh, you can put paracord through it. That's brilliant. Sparkfun, Shovel, 1050 on the website. And it's introducing the semi-horned oblong versatile eating ladle, or as we like it to call it. That's very silly. This is not your run-of-the-mill spork or foon. Ladies and gentlemen, it also has a serrated knife, a bottle cap opener, and 6 feet of red paracord to wrap around its sturdy titanium body. Here's the best part. It's open sourced. No, we aren't joking. We want to show the world that open source hardware is not just circuits and PCBs. The idea of open source can be applied to just about any product. This shovel is intended as more of a figurehead example of open sourcing everything. In the end, we hope that open sourcing doesn't stop with circuits, let alone a spork. The sky is the limit with open source hardware. Think you can design a better shovel? Go for it. Download the files below and make your own. No patents pending. Amazing. Well, this one, I guess you have to bring your own paracord, but you can find the datasheet, the CAD files, GitHub link, and the product video. Okay, with this datasheet though, I'm gonna check that out because I'm curious whether it mentions like what the does it have an MSDS? Does it tell us the materials it's made of and stuff? What is it made of? Is it titanium? Okay, I have to show you this. 1 second. I'm gonna pull up this document that I just downloaded from Sparkfun, which is ludicrous. Okay, so they've labeled these things survival region, business end, party end. It shows you where to wrap the paracord. You've got details over here for the bottle opener and stuff. Serrated edge / butter knife. Good luck, concentrator. I don't. Is that a thing? Here's a reservoir down there. This is great. They've X'd out the proprietary and confidential part of it. It says, go ahead, it's yours. 2.5 scale. This actually looks on my. Oh yeah, it's a little bit larger. I guess it depends on how big you print it. This is great. Wow. Can be used for grappling hook, self-defense, ice climbing, throwing knife, digging, clearing forests, eating food, signaling aircraft, finding water, catching fish, hunting big game animals, deflecting laser beams, blocking harmful UV rays, starting fires, opening bottles, space travel, and more. Basic functions include fork, spoon, butter knife, bottle opener, and survival rope. Advanced functions must be unlocked through training and discipline. This is amazing. It says it's made of titanium with a matte finish. This is so cool. Okay, this is my favorite thing. New favorite thing. This is amazing. This is open source hardware. That's incredible. I love it. It's a first for me. Never seen that. Yeah. Wow. So, this is the party end. This is the business end, and this is the survival region. That's so good. Okay. All right. Yeah. It deflects lit, which makes sense. Where's my laser pointer? I usually have like a little green laser over here. Oh, I took it out because my desk was cluttered. What a mistake. Anyway, I also believe that it will probably block harmful UV rays. That seems plausible. Cool. All right, so back to everything else. That's so good. That's made my night. All right, what else have we got? Oh, no, it's showing you things in the real world. Okay, back to our tote bag. Fabulous tote bag. Pardon me. We have a beautiful Hackster sticker. Keep that one. Edge Impulse sticker. They have a talk. Adam Benzine is going on last, actually. We have a Quick Logic coaster made of cork. Very nice. Flexible. Works as a frisbee. That's great. Ooh, we have a cutie pie from Adafruit with headers included. This is one of those tiny little ones. It's got castellated edges. You can mount it onto your own PCB. It's very small. You can solder on your own SPI flash if you want. That would make it so that it can't sit on top of another PCB. This thing is great. You can. There's people making really cool USB insertable devices. You insert them into USB. You stick them in your USB port, and they're just like a little like potentiometer or whatever that talks directly to your computer. You can make what I'm getting at is you can make human computer interface devices here, or human input devices for your computer directly with this that work as a mouse, a keyboard, MIDI input, things like that, and you can program it with CircuitPython. Super cool, and it's got a STEMMA QT port. That's so neat for expanding it with other peripherals. Tons of stickers here. Okay, let's go through all of these. SDC 16. Arduino. Fedora IoT. Ooh, I'll have to look that up, my lady. Huh. Oh! And is this vinyl cut or is this a temporary tattoo? It looks like a temporary tattoo with like glitter on it for open source hardware. This is the open source hardware logo. We've got a little blue clover beaver, it seems. Huh. We have another blue clover sticker. Luna USB multi-tool from Great Scott Gadgets. And Circle Phone! Actually, the same sticker we had last year as well. So if you were craving one of those beautiful stickers, you might have one now. I love stickers, but they always wash off in the shower. Good one. Here we go. So we're nearly there. Oh! A lovely pen from Arduino. Arduino Education. Very classy. Stylish little design here. We have a little postcard calendar thing from LDO Motors. And this year's big circuit inclusion is this Novelty LED Matrix board. Oh, they always give out these Lego-shaped LEDs. And this is from Lunchbox Electronics. Oh, that's who's always throwing them in. The mystery is solved. I have all these Lego-shaped LEDs. And wow, they gave you a ton of them. Look at how many LEDs there are here. That's ridiculous. Oh, and they're blue. This one has a blue sticker on it. I don't know if that was intentional that one came to me, but it's extremely apropos. Okay, let's see what's in here. So you go to, I'm going to pull up this URL for us. It is lunchboxelectronics.com/product/novelty LED matrix board. Take a look. Matrix Kit is an open source hardware kit with novelty brick-shaped LEDs. The source repository can be found here. The wiring diagram is below. As expected, we have an LED matrix board GitHub. An instructional video can also be found on Vimeo. Bold choice. So this is an actual photo, it looks like. It looks so pretty. It could be a diagram, but then you can tell by little subtle things that it's a photo. LED matrix board hookup. Very simple. You just hook up ground voltage, data in. We'll take a quick look at the board itself. And so here they're hooking it up to an Arduino Uno. Simple and straightforward and to the point. Beautiful. All right, let's take a look at this closer up. Can switch to the desk cam here, which is littered and strewn with all manner of exciting things. Try and get some of these shiny things out of the way. Whoop. All right, so here is the bag, Novelty LED Matrix board, and a little bit closer autofocus. We're going to have a look at this board here. So the back of it is pretty nondescript, no labeling. The front of it, ooh, look at that. You put a Max 7219 on it. So ground voltage, data in, data out, I think, D in and D out, load and clock. This is a very thick PCB. Look at this. Quite unusual. Usually we deal with boards that are like half this thickness. I wonder why that choice. Very interesting. And they all say LL on them. It's very cute, actually. Shiny. Here is your chip. Lunchbox electronics sticker. Ooh, a little header. Mustn't lose that. That's for programming, it looks like. And controlling it from the Arduino. I'm not going to open this because they will go everywhere. I guarantee it. And then it's a little bright here. And then let's take a look at this final thing. Oh, here we go. Actually, we've got an LED matrix board kit assembly guide. The board kit contains 49 build-upons PTH LEDs. That's what they're called! Build-upons! That's so cool! Through-hole LEDs, and it's a 7x7 matrix, I guess, because there's 49 of them. One Max 7219, one 10 kilo ohm resistor, one 6-position header, and then tools you will need: soldering irons, solder, wire snips. A Lego brick is optional. I guess you can put it on top of the LEDs. This is going to be so fun. I wonder if it's like heavy so that it'll sit down on a desk and you can like hold your things up with it and have it. I don't know. We'll see. Brown, black, orange. Oh, that's the resistor you've got there. And then they give you the little steps for soldering it together. Haha, cool. So I guess you're going to be soldering the chip directly onto the board. That's really interesting. I wonder if the thickness of the board has to do with anything to do with the chip. I'm not an expert on this particular question, so I don't know. And does it just go in, or do you have to like bend the legs in? Oh, I'm getting some squeaking. I think it needs a little bit of bending. Trick for if you're putting this together. And if the legs don't want to go straight into the holes because they're bent out a little bit, as often happens, you can straighten them out a little bit by pushing them against the desk and just applying a bit of pressure to bend them inwards. And try to really bend them flat and all at once. And then it should go in. So that's my trick for that. We do have one final thing that was in the bag that I forgot to open. It says 16 gigabytes on it. So I think I can guess what this is, but let's see what it looks like and who it's from. Oh, suspense. Oh, who's it gonna be? Oh, it's red. Oh, it's pretty. Sparkfun! That's what I was guessing. It's a little dark for the Sparkfun red, but it is very red indeed. It's gorgeous. Whoop! 16 gigabytes. I kind of wonder if it comes loaded with anything. I'll test it out and I'll put a comment down later if it does. Ooh, look at that. Very luxe. Okay, so there we have a bunch of cool swag from Open Hardware Summit 2021. Be sure to grab your tickets now. It goes live on Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. The link for that to get tickets for $20 is in the description to this video. All kinds of cool stuff from the sponsors. I think my favorite, okay, two favorites. This thing, definitely, with the like 49 blue Lego LEDs. How could I not love that? But also this thing, open source hardware that you can eat off of. Most of it, you can't say that. Even the lead-free LED, or lead-free solder, my bad, tends to have toxic flux in it. But this stuff, titanium, can literally eat off of it. Very cool. I'll be trying this out for dinner, probably. Let's see if there's any, should have been combined with a butane lighter. Smart. Oh yeah, if they had actually sent out a butane lighter along with this, it would have been a whole like survival kit. And even though this didn't come with paracord, you could use the Arduino lanyard in a pinch, like rappel down off of something maybe. That PCB was used by Kubrick in 2001 for the monolith. Legit, it is a hefty beast. It's very sturdy. Look at this. It's very intense. It's quite heavy. But yeah, quite a durable beast of a PCB. I can't bend that at all. It's just, oof. And if I do flatter myself, I'm pretty swole. Maybe it's got a little weight if you put bricks on. That's what I kind of feel like. Like it's if it sits on your desk, it's gonna stay. It's got some heft to it. Interesting. It's true. It is thick. All right. I think we've gotten through all the comments. Oh, you're gonna need a soldering gun to heat those pins. I mean, you'll be able to do this with a soldering iron, I bet. The thing is that this fiberglass, I don't think it will diffuse the heat much, because like if you have a big copper plane, then you can have problems getting stuff to heat up. But I think with a regular soldering iron, you should be able to do this. But I could do an assembly video. Maybe I'll put it on our Instagram. Go follow us, instagram.com/hackster.io. /Hackster.io, and go get your tickets now for Open Source Hardware Summit this Friday. There's all kinds of cool stuff. We've got open source PPE, a couple of things relating to COVID-19 actually. Response. We've got appropriating technology in Latin America with open science hardware. More stuff around community science. There's some more stuff down here around wildlife conservation, carbon dioxide removal, all this sort of conservation and sustainability stuff. We've also got, more health things. Exciting. Some interesting artsy things. Breadwinner appears to be something that is about keeping track of your sourdough, which is also extremely relevant right now. More art things. Twirling Tech Goddess Q&A. Well, I'm very excited about that one. All right, so we'll see you Friday. We'll be posting a link to the Hackster virtual booth. Also tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific every week. On Tuesdays at that time, we have our Hackster Cafe, and tomorrow's guest is Theo Valkyrie, who has created amazing Eurorack synth modules under the name Winterbloom. So check out that tomorrow. Be sure to tune in if you miss it. We'll have the recording up on YouTube, Facebook, and Hackster.io/videos. Come join us at the Open Hardware Summit. We'll see you soon, and hack on. Hit the right button.